Yo, what is up? I got some exciting news. I'm about to drop a new street part soon. And as a trailer or a sneak peek, I'm gonna show you all my leftover street footage. Let's go. So let's be reviewing it because I got like one or the other thing to say about it. So we are starting off with this. Yeah, this is a half capilled railside Primo slide. When I was filming this, of course, I was planning to use that, but there was a little sketch in it. Did it again with like the 1 foot rollaway. That's already a very technical trick, but we get that tic-tac, and I don't know. I did it one more time. That was the cleanest land, but still, somehow I was not satisfied with it. Continued with some footage from 2020 with this no comply big heel late flip. Flat banks and low mani pads, that's how I'm gonna call the part. There we go, right here you see me annoying my friends, setting up another board on a mani pad, and the ultimate goal was to finger flip out at some point. But that trick is kind of tough, it's kind of sketchy. Like when you miss the trick, or even when you're gonna get a good finger flip, you could be landing on the other board and die. And that's why they usually take a lot of tries. On this day we got lucky to skate that spot. It's usually a bust, you're getting kicked out after like 10 or 20 tries. Getting your boards and setting them up again is always feeling kind of weird. But I think I managed to roll away from this after like 30 tries, and we did not get kicked out that day. So this was filmed on 2021 on a beautiful day, and I didn't get a single trick on that day. You can tell by the look on my face. On that day, I got like 0 street clips. That's very unusual. With this one, of course, I wasn't satisfied. And after that, I also rolled my ankle, so I was unable to clean it up. So right here, we see another crusty bank, and we put that metal board in front of it because it's like impossible to skate it nollie. That's a nollie backside 180 underflip. I don't know, it's an old clip. Didn't want to use it. Let's continue with this fun spot. 3 concrete benches in a row, going many flip out. That was like a warm-up, and many to nose many nollie flip out. That was pretty clean and fun, but I got a better trick. So another one, we got this long nose manual. I don't know if I used this clip in another street part. I'm sorry if I did, but I saw this in my folder and I figured I don't want to use it. This is just some goofy mess around, like 50-50 old school flip out, switch truck stand on the flattest bank ever, rolling up fakie on another crazy flat bank. That was actually kind of clean. Good hold on that one, but kind of didn't want to use it either. This spot, jeez, this is one of my favorite spots. I could be skating this all year. This trick is difficult and you don't see it much. It might be an NBG. I locked in super weird on that Primo. Like the side of my board didn't touch. It's a miracle that I managed to balance that. Okay, same day, an hour before, I went for this one. And yeah, it's way too sketchy. I got a better trick for my part. Right here we see the worst Primo pad on the planet. It doesn't slide that much. The ground is super crusty and wobbly, and that made it super hard. Like, it doesn't look that bad, but trust me guys, it is bad. I wanted to very heel flip out on this one, but since it wasn't like sliding too well, I always lost kind of balance. That one was too sketchy. Yeah, I spent like 30 minutes on this. Like, for me, that was too much time spending on a trick like that. I also got that weird rollaway thing, whatever. Didn't get the full rotation and the spin and blah blah blah. So this one is actually cool, but it's old footage. I was using a different camera around that time and the mic was turned off. That's why the audio is missing of both of these clips. Like, I got them on the same day. That's why I decided not to use them. Here we go, another fun spot. Wall ride 180. And I really couldn't think of something else on that spot. This line that I filmed in like a few tries. It was really fun to film that. But I feel like I don't want to keep that footage. So here we go. Backside heels over this flat gap. It's such a fun trick. I'm glad I filmed it though. It was so much fun. Okay, another spot. This mani pad is huge, has a big drop, super crusty, and I did this kickflip nose mani, which did not satisfy me. Another super flat bank with another super difficult trick. This one, that exact same trick on the other side for another street part. So I was not gonna use it. Here we go, skating a garage, doing a truck stand on top of it. Flat bank, too many flat banks. But it was fun. So right here we have a super low mani pad with this sort of trick. that I did. This flat gap, I need to skate it again. Like the tray flip was first try. Back heel went down pretty fast. Oh, here we go, sweet memories. Like this spot doesn't grind at all, but as you see, we did a coping, like a metal coping on top of it, and we used duct tape so it wouldn't fall off. I don't know, it's like the worst thing ever. Probably the most unprofessional build we ever made, but it was fun. I got that kickflip 50-50. It was like almost impact skating for me. To be honest, for me, skating this was kind of scary because of the drop and everything. I mean, it looks kind of babyish, but it's also rough and wobbly. And you don't know, the coping could fall off anytime. This also took around like 20 tries, 25. Oh, here we go. What do you call it again? I think front nose. It's not a nose slide because I don't really slide in this, but it's like a front nose stall. Nerd for that. This is my friend, like I go a lot of street skating with him, and this is just my favorite kind of sessions, like just setting up the camera and having like fun together, not striving to get like the craziest tricks, just having some casual fun with friends. Here's one that got away, front tail slide laser flip out. Yeah, that was too sketchy. Redo. And here we go, another sketchy land. But of course, like, that was so weird. That was so weird. Okay, we get this spot, weird metal coping. It's kind of perfect, but it's also kind of not. Like the handrail to the side is kind of close, and that makes it feel like kind of sketchy. The ramp goes down, the ledge goes up, but it's a shame to say this, but it's probably the best street coping ledge that we have around. Like that's why I don't have too many ledges in my parts. I should be traveling more often to get like the good copings, I guess. Smith frontside big spin out. It's like a classic trick of mine. And I'm doing this trick for like 12 years now. Sometimes forget about it, but it's usually fun on this day. It just took a lot of tries. Whatever. Nice 50-50. And here we go with the late flip out. I don't know, it's a decent trick, but it just kind of doesn't look that great. I don't know, it lacks taste. It was taking tries because you kind of have to flip out sideways, and that's a little more difficult. But in the end, we got it. And a few months after, we went back, did it in a line, and with this one, I was still unhappy. Of course, because of the tic-tac rollaway. We got a nice nollie tray flip with the front foot hanging off. Keep pushing on the sunny weather, and here we go with another tic-tac. Yeah, didn't want to use this either, and that nollie tray flip had a lack of pop. That's why I decided to throw it away, like as a leftover clip. It was fun though. Look at this rail. Look how bouncy it is. That was so much fun. And I also managed to get that in a line. Starting it off with that nollie Casper flip. It's kind of sketchy. I don't know. It's also kind of narrow. It's kind of hard to film. I think the line was kind of clean, but still not really what I wanted to use. Here we go, falling again. Landing with my feet super close together on this nollie hospital flip. Here we go, nice pop out. Nice and possible on the super crusty flat. Look at those mountains in the background. Beautiful Switzerland. Okay, this trick is kind of dumb. And another super flat bank. Super fun trick, filmed another one though. Super fun trick, filmed another one though that was kind of better, that I'm using for my upcoming part. Here we go. That was a bad session. I remember that day, like I just got done filming a YouTube video, and my board was super messed up already from doing a lot of truck stands. So I thought it would be a good idea to go for this trick at this flat bank. But it's kind of crusty, and the trick is very difficult. At the same time, I was kind of injured. I'm still kind of injured. Like my right knee is kind of messed up. And for some reason, truck stands make that condition worse. So with every try I did on this bank, it started to hurt more and more. At this point right now, I spent like an hour on it. And yeah, it's so tough to get that like backside flip out, I think you could say. And my front foot also started to hurt from not locking in. And yeah, I was skating the spot all by myself, being in a lot of pain, feeling exhausted and unable to land the trick. This try right here could have been the one, but it wasn't. I also remember going back to my camera because it was out of memory and removing clips, starting to try the trick again. It was so annoying. Eventually we managed to roll away from it, but that was not good enough, of course. This one is just I was meaning to do something else, and I just decided to put it in here. Heel flip primo slide, super clean, super fun. This spot right here, jeez, look at this kicker. It looks amazing, right? Yeah, to be honest, it's like a perfect street spot, I guess. Around that time I was just not used to skating like impact stuff. It's not even that big, but it took me a few tries to get the tray flip, an additional airwalk, and a few other tricks for the street part. This bank is so bad. Like, you're not seeing it in the video, but like the run up is only a few feet, and on top of it there are like a few cracks, which makes it like so hard to get any kind of flip into this. Oh, this one. I did not enjoy filming that trick for sure. I don't know, for some reason it just didn't work. I tried it for like an hour. Like, the problem with Nada spin is usually the lock out part, and I somehow just did not get that proper. Yo, let's skate this kind of weird thing over there. I might never be skating this again, hopefully. Time for another flat bank, trying to do a varial flip to primos though. Super windy day in winter. I got it kind of clean, and right after I filmed some additional tricks for the part, so that's why you see it right here. Boneless 180, it's kind of bad, kind of sketchy. Old school tray flip, let's go. More weird tricks, more weird tricks. The spot is kind of fun, like skating into this flat bank, and after that we get like this two-stair drop, and of course it's a little more steep than it looks on this footage. But yeah, I knew if I want to get a clip there, it has to be like a super decent flip trick. So I decided to go for a tray flip late flip, which was a kind of a bad idea because I rolled my ankle on that one 6 weeks before I played Jamie for like Battle at the Barracks. That wasn't helping me with the contest. I'm also not showing the footage here because I hate to see ankle roll footage. Which skater does not hate to see that? And here we go with the last trick of this video. We kind of made this super sketchy primo slide gap. It's kind of not street, but at the same time it's so hard to find like primo pads in street, so I don't mind filming it on like a built spot. Yeah, because of that kicker, it was like so much harder to get that tray flip primo slide lock in. This one took like 20 minutes. And it was pretty alright, I guess. Yeah, but I decided not to use it because I got a better trick. And that was it. Leftover footage released, check on that one. And hopefully that street part is gonna come out soon. I'm just waiting to get like green lights for the song I'm wanting to use. Could be happening anytime. And yeah, the footage in there is gonna be way better than what you just saw. At least I think about that way. And it's gonna be like all the tricks that I managed to film between making YouTube videos. And that doesn't allow me to spend like too much time on it, but I hope it's still decent enough for you guys. And I hope you're excited because I'm excited about it too. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to become one of my Patreons, you're gonna have access to some exclusive content. Exclusive. I'm uploading weekly videos for my Patreons only. You can basically just pay $1 a month and you'll have access to all of these videos. And yeah, of course, Geiger pants and latest promo in description as well. Have a great day and hopefully see you guys soon back on this channel. Goodbye.